KNDY.
And welcome back to continued coverage of state basketball action here on KNDY FM 95.5. Max Plasky back with you here from Colby, Kansas, location of our Class 1A Division II bracket this evening. We're getting our fourth and final game up and rolling here from Colby. Is the third seed, Hanover Lady Wildcats at 20-2, and your two-time chance under head coach Chris Beichman, taking on six-seeded Sharon Springs Wallace County, coming into this contest 18-4. Both of these teams familiar with the tournament. Sharon Springs Wallace County comes in after a three-seed placement last year. They finished third over Northern Valley in their tournament. This is the third straight year they have made the tournament their 10th overall trip for the program. Of course, history on the side of the Lady Wildcats. Again, your two-time defending 1A Division II state champions. This is now I had it here, the seventh trip under head coach Chris Beichman. Actually, their eighth trip in 9 years under head coach Chris Beichman. Hanover Wildcats are 41-3 under Coach Beichman in his tenure. We've already got some action going on today in our first matchup. If you missed it, it was 8-seed Lynn taking care of top seed South Haven 51-39. The contest after that, 5-seeded Attica defeated fourth-seeded Buckland 47-40. So that sets up a matchup of the Bulldogs coming up Friday at 2 p.m. And the contest right before this one, 2-seeded Lebo took care of 7-seeded Hodgman County 44-24. So if Hanover wins in this one, it'll be the third straight year that Lebo and Hanover have matched up in the state tournament. The last 2 years, it was for a state title, but this time it would be for a right to go on to a state championship. We're going to take a quick time out. A big thank you to our sponsors here on this broadcast, the Hanover Hospital, Andy's Hardware and Lumber, Citizen State Bank, Goog's Bar and Grill, Hanover Electric, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, Freeman Farmers Mutual Insurance, Main Street Market of Hanover, Midwest Products, Bruna Implement, Ricky's Cafe, the Blue Valley Insurance Agencies, Hanover Housing, Inline Construction, B&W Electric, Dueth Automotive, OK Service, along with our state sponsors, Blue Valley Technologies, Rob Olmsted, Olmsted Real Estate, Highland Community College, Marysville Livestock Association, Blue Valley Trailers in Waterville, Landall Company, and Marysville Dental Care. We're going to take our first time out. When we come back, we'll take a look at how both of these teams got to this position and delve a little bit into the stats as we're matching up Hanover and Sharon Springs Wallace County for a right to play in Friday's weekend action here in Colby, Kansas.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas. Apply out Wildcat Booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
People like all different kinds of cars, but there's one thing everyone wants in a car: quality. Same thing's true with your car loan, new or used, buy or lease. You want quality in your car and in your car loan.
For a quality car loan, you know who to turn to. With great rates and personal service, shop like a cash customer with a quality car loan from us. Citizen State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
For a Goog time, head to Hanover. Goog's Bar and Grill is the happening place for food, drinks, and fun. Open 4 p.m. until midnight, Monday through Saturday, and the grill is always open late. Check out Mexican nights on Thursday with the best pizza anywhere all the time. Order by the half combo or full size with carryouts available too. Find Googs on Facebook and check out their daily specials as well as special events. Grab your friends, grab your family, or make some new friends. Where everybody knows your name, it's Googs in Hanover.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a tradition of experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple, to be your number one source of propane, lubricants, and extreme premium diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Proudly serving Kansas with locations at Blue Rapids and Hanover, Sapp Brothers thanks all of their current customers. If you're not a current customer, call the winning team at Sapp Brothers locations in Blue Rapids and Hanover today for all of your propane and fuel needs.
Twin Valley League girls schools looking to go 3 for 3. Should Hanover hold on in this one? Centralia girls took care of their classifications over at the Class 1A Division I bracket down at Dodge City. They took out in first-round action earlier today St. John's Hudson 50-27. And again, if you didn't catch our first broadcast, you missed a great one. It was the Lynn Lady Bulldogs in their first state appearance since 2008, picking up a 51-39 win over top-seeded South Haven, the second year in a row South Haven has lost to the 8th seed in first-round action. But a heck of a win. Head coach Trevor Kuhlman, as Marcelo Herrera had 15 points, 8 rebounds. Izzy Rogie off the bench for the Lynn girls had a double-double with 10 and 10. Now we shift our attention to the reigning state champions, the Hanover Wildcats. 2 losses on the season to the before-mentioned Centralia Panthers, one of the best teams in the state, in my opinion, and regardless of your small school classification. Hanover started this season 2-4-6-8, 10-0 before losing to Centralia in a TVL tournament championship game. Kind of a wake-up call for coach Chris Spikeman's team, and he'll admit it, too, as well. At the time, they had a second crack at the Panthers about 6 days later, right at 6 days later, home matchup versus Centralia, but Hanover lost by 7 in that one. Hanover went on to win 8 straight, including a 46-25 drumming of Axel in a sub-state championship game in that contest. Anna Juniman led the way with 25 points, 9 from Drew Bruna, and 7 from the freshman Nora Hyman off the bench. We'll get into stats here in just a little bit. Looking at Sharon Springs, Wallace County, we're just going to go with Wallace County here on this one, as the school's in Sharon Springs, located just about an hour southwest of Colby, so not quite about 4-hour drive for many of these Hanover fans, but a good grouping of Hanover fans that made this trip over from northeast Kansas. Wallace County started this season off 9-0, including a 49-38 opening game win over 3A Lincoln. Their first loss came on January 17th to Quinter, a team that is in the Class 1A Division I sub-state bracket. 2 of the 4 losses this season for the Lady Wildcats, and that is Wallace County. Just the matchup of the Wildcats here tonight came to Quinter. The other loss to Shiloh High School, and then to Wichita County, who was a 3A school that did not make the state, the 19-1 record falling in sub-state championship contest. But Wallace County likes to get up and down the court, kind of like Hanover. Wallace County averaging 57 points per game, while Hanover averages 55 per game. Defense fairly similar to as well. 38 points per game allowed by Wallace County, 40 for Hanover on the season. Records on the year, 2 for the opponents for Wallace County, 208 and 186. And I say that because going into every game, I feel like I mentioned the opponents and who they played. I think Wallace County has had a fairly tough schedule. Wins over teams like Shiloh, who they did fall to eventually later in the season, Greeley County, Decatur Community High School, and Rollins County, all schools with winning records on the year. Looking at season stats real quickly before we get into this contest, for Wallace County, they are led down low by Jalen Daly, the 5'10 senior, and it is going to be a young, only 2 seniors on this Wallace County team. But Jalen Daly went over 650 career rebounds this season, averaging 5.5, while also pitching in 11.7 points. Jersey finish, got that one right on the first try. Sometimes it don't always happen on the first try, but Jersey finish, a 5'7 junior, leads this Wallace County team in scoring at 15 points per game, while also pitching in 4.7 rebounds, 3.7 assists, and 4.7 steals as well for the 5'7 junior point guard out there. A third scorer in double digits this season is going to be Kaylee Richardson, the 5'10 sophomore, kind of at the small forward position. She averages 11.4 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 steals per game. So Wallace County, a balanced offense this season, and I don't want to say unlike Hanover, but kind of unlike Hanover this year. Years past, you've always had 2 or 3 at least offensive options. So far this year, it's really been Anna Juniman. She leads the way at 18.6 points per game. Drew Bruna pitches in 9.7 and 5 rebounds, but I personally have yet to see her really get aggressive, and maybe this is the tournament that she'll turn it on and really get after it. As Bruna averages 9.7, everyone else kind of comes off the bench for Chris Meichman's team. Allie Shale averages 5.5, and Nora Hyman, the freshman, averages 4.7 off the bench for Chris Meichman's team. One name we're going to watch here, though, in this one, it's going to be Gracie Bruna, the sophomore guard for the Lady Wildcats. She only averages 4.5 points per game, but she averaged 7.5 points last season when Hanover went on a championship run. She had 18 in a first-round win over Buckland, 5 for 5 from 3. So let's see if Hanover can find that second or third scoring option. We're going to take it last time out, a pregame. When we come back at starting lineups and game action between the Hanover Wildcats and the Wallace County Wildcats here on KNDY FM 95.5, of course, online at KNDYradio.com and in the free KNDY mobile app.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer. Since 1947, the staff at Bruna Implement Company works daily to provide the best parts and service when you need it, always dedicated to their customers. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations, and they know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. With locations in Marysville, Washington, Clay Center, Seneca, Hiawatha, and Humboldt, Nebraska. Stop by or give them a call today.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
As always, a big thank you to our sponsors bringing these broadcasts possible to you. A reminder, always support local any opportunity you can. It's the businesses that you hear during our broadcast that help us bring you such a great high school basketball coverage, not only from the first kickoff of football season, but all the way till the end of baseball and softball season, as KNDY is here for your local schools throughout the entire year. First, we got more extended introductions here on the first night of the state tournament, as everyone's going to get introduction. So we're going to go take a peek real quick at how Hanover fared last season before we get into starting lineups here tonight. Of course, Hanover, your back-to-back 1A defending 2 state champions. I had an opportunity to see them, or to win it last year, over a 50-35 dropping over 2-seeded Lebo. Before mentioned, Lebo punched their ticket to second-round action, 44-24 in the game over Hodgman County before us. So winner of this game will will go on to take on Lebo, and the Lady Wolves looked like an even better team than they were last season, so it'll be very interesting run there. Looking at how Hanover got to a state title last season in the first round, it was a big win over 4-seeded Buckland, 57-43. They took care of 8-seeded Northern Valley in second round action, 56-28, as Northern Valley played spoiler last year, taking out South Haven for the first of two times as Lynn did it this year. Then in final round, that before-mentioned 50-35 victory for Lebo. Of course, last year, Hanover played three seniors. They had four on the roster: Caitlin Clip, Pestalozzi, Hayden Shoddy, and Shaylee Shoddy played some big minutes for the Hanover Lady Wildcats, but it was Anna Juniman who stole the show. 21 points per game, 5.5 steals, and 4 rebounds for Anna in her junior year last year. The senior now this season looking to make it 3 straight in her high school career. She's already punched her 4th straight trip here to a state tournament. Mentioned the name, too, Gracie Bruna a little bit ago. She had a huge game in the first contest versus Buckland. She had 18 points, 5 for 5 from behind the arc. She went 7.7 in the rest of the tournament. And Drew Bruna had a big tournament, too, as well, where she averaged 6.3 points and 6.5 rebounds. As a team last year, Hanover scored 54 as the defense maybe not up as high as it used to be. Starting lines being announced. First for Sharon Springs, Wallace County, the 8th seed coming into this contest. They 10-4 on the season. Out point guard position, Jersey Benish, the 5'7" junior. McKenna Gibbs, that shooting guard, 5'8" senior. And in the middle of this rotation, Kaylee Richardson, a 5'10" sophomore. Down low, it'll be Mackenzie Wolf, the 5'10" sophomore, and Jalen Daly, the 5'10" senior. And a reminder, Daly averages 11.7 pitches and 5 rebounds per game. Down low, 5'10", 5'10", and 5'10" for Wallace County with Benish, Gibbs, Richardson, Wolf, and Daly. Again, Wallace County now 16-4 on the season under head coach Braden Summers. For the Hanover Wildcats, very familiar starting lineup. Out the point guard position, Gracie Bruna, the 5'6" sophomore. Leah Juniman, the 5'7" junior. Out at shooting guard all around, Anna Juniman. The do-it-all, Kansas Wesley commitment, 1,000-point score. 5'7" senior makes this engine run. Down low, it's the pairing of Drew Bruna, the 6-foot sophomore, and Trendy Slaybach, 6-foot junior. Asked Ken Losey, assistant coach for the Wildcats, did you work on boxing out this week? He said, we sure did. That's going to be a key for the Wildcats. Again, under head coach Chris Mikeman in his 9th year, now 193-28, looking for their 5th straight title this season, all from the 2016 season. A starting lineup will be Gracie Bruna, Leah Juniman, Anna Juniman, Drew Bruna, and Trendy Slaybach. Max Blasky here courtside from Colby. Hanover in their home whites. Sharon Springs in their road blues with white Lady Wildcats across the chest numbers front and back. In front of the student section, again here from Hanover, his tip is won by the Wildcats, working left to right here as we view it from Media Row at Colby Event Center. Leah Juniman, a 3. That was 3/4 of the way out. An offensive board, Gracie Bruna, big possession early on here for the Wildcats, showing that not only can the post get in there and rebound, but we're going to see the guards get in there too as well. And it shows in the stat sheets here, as we'll get into that here throughout this contest. Turnover, as this one's knocked off the hands of Gracie. First turnover for Hanover. Good quick hands on the outside from Jalen Daly. So again, Wallace County will go Jersey Benish out top. She's going to be your point guard. She's leading scorer on this team at 15 points per game. She also averages 4.7 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and over 4 steals per contest. Down low, the bearing of Mackenzie Wolf, who pitches in 5 points per game and just over 4 rebounds, goes along with Jalen Daly. First possession for Wallace County inside. Too easy, but it rolls off the rim for Jerry Benish. So both buckets now early on just rolling in and out. But Benish got right to the middle of that patented kind of, I still don't want to call it. I need to ask Chris Spikeman sometime, 2-3 or 3-2 defense. Either way, it's pounded TVL teams for years. Here's Juniman from that left elbow. She loves that shot for the lefty. First points will go the way of Hanover. 2-0 here early on, first quarter action. Here's a pass off the thigh of Juniman at the other end. Stopped in front of the rim, but walks through the contact. Shot no good. Leah Juniman offensive board, and we're not going to get a foul called on that one as Hanover goes over on their second possession, but they do already force a turnover out front. Now at the other end, inside, it's the big Mackenzie Wolf, the 5'10 sophomore, that lays it in nicely for the Wallace County Wildcats. Again, battle of the Wildcats here in this one. Gracie Bruno wide open to Drewburn at the other end. Drops it in with the lefty layup as Hanover easily breaks the Wallace County pressure. Hanover in their little token kind of 2-1-2 pressure as well. They drop back in the zone. Left block now, inside shot altered by Trendy Slaybaugh. Don't know if it's going to be a shot block, but Mackenzie Wolf. Good job by Slaybaugh, the 6-foot junior that fought off foul trouble in sub-state championship game. Here's Juneman all the way to the rim. Misses the lefty layup. Won't see that much more here in this contest as back the other way come Wallace County. Inside the lane, floater for Kaylee Richardson. And I'll make the comment just as I did in the Lynn game. They let players play physical here at this state tournament, or they so far here in game number 1. Juneman thinks about it. 3 now. She'll kick it around. Of course, the main scorer for this Hanover Wildcats team on the season now has it poked away from Gracie Bruna, and it's going to be a turnover Hanover. Here comes, now Gracie forces another one, but an over the back will be called. So good job by Gracie Bruna to get back in the action after coughing up the ball on her first possession. First possession or first substitution for Wallace County, and will come number 23, Layla Pierce, the 5'10 freshman. Again, was talking to some people early on. Yeah, height for Wallace County, as they have 3 starters over 5'10, and they bring in Pierce off the bench over 5'10 too as well. Anna Juneman gets the bucket. Now she gets a steal. Another possession here for Hanover. Leading early on, 6-2. Leah Juneman looks to attack. Finds the roller. Trendy Slaybaugh has it ripped away out of her hands by Kylie Richardson. And off and running. We're going at the other end. Good job by Slaybaugh to get back, but the bucket is down by Layla Pierce. As we've got a track beat here early on. Turnover Hanover now in the backcourt. Layup shot missed. We've got a jump ball, I believe, underneath the Wallace County basket. Again, back and forth, here we go. First substitution for Chris Bikeman. He's going to go with 1 underclassman and 1 junior, Allie Shale, who's really stepped up here in this season, the 5'8 junior, the Nora Hyman, a surprise 5'10 freshman that's been playing well, especially since the TVL tournament, actually is third on this team, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth on this team in scoring is Hyman off the bench. Gracie Bruna gets all the way down along the baseline. Now kicks it back out on the rotation of Bruna. No, not that one. Offensive board me Botmore taken in by the before-mentioned Hyman. An offensive possession for Hanover. Now they turn it over. Off and running is Wallace County. This will go off of Bruna's foot. Stay on this side of the court with the Blue Wolves. So back and forth, kind of sloppy play on both ends already. It's 6-4 early on. Hanover in the lead. 3-ball right corner finish. That's an air ball, and she's going to hear it from the Hanover faithful behind me. Again, good support squad on the other side from the fans. Hanover boys, of course, is going to get their crack at a state tournament game for the first time in 3 years, under head coach Corey Jensen, when they take on Elmira Christian tomorrow at 4 p.m. That's a contest we will have live on KNDY FM 95.5. Here's a bad pass out top taken by Benish. Benish trying to back down. Juneman on the other end. Juneman gets her hand on it, saves the possession for Hanover. Although 6 early turnovers for Hanover, they do commit decent amount so far on the season. 3 at the other end is down for Allie Shale. Drops in the triple. And now it's still out top by Juneman. All the way to the rim for Anna. Up and down for 2. And a quick timeout will have to be taken by Wallace County. We'll take it with them. Saw Hanover Wildcats leading 11-4, 2:45 left in the first period.
As a farm or ranch owner, you've invested heavily in your agribusiness, especially in your livestock. Protecting them from accidents, fires, and other natural disasters is crucial for your farm's success. At Blue Valley Insurance, we recognize the importance of your animals as assets to your livelihood. Visit our offices in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, or Marysville to explore comprehensive livestock insurance options tailored to your needs. Safeguard your farm's future with Blue Valley Insurance today.
Close to home with independence you deserve. The Hanover Housing Authority has a place for you. Comfortable, affordable housing in 1 or 2 bedroom apartments located close to schools and businesses around Hanover. The Hanover Housing Authority is now looking to hire a part-time executive director. Qualified persons must be organized, friendly, and accountable individuals. Offering flexibility as a part-time position. To inquire, contact 785-337-2692 or email housinghanover@gmail.com. Offering housing solutions to the Hanover community, contact the Hanover Housing Authority today.
Early first quarter lead for Hanover, 11-4. At the end, a block by Nora Hyman. She gets out of this one. Drew Bruno will now push for the Wildcats. Up the other way, tried to feed it back to Hyman, who couldn't control that one. Already 7 turnovers for a Hanover team that averages 13.5 per game. Baseline take, left baseline by Jersey Bennis. Drops that one down on her first attempt in 5 tries. Cuts this lead back down to 5 now. Middle of the full court pressure. Hyman will try and push. J.C. Bruna, baseline, kicks it around the horn. Now top side, Drew will set it up against this 3-2 defense for Wallace County. Deep 3, Allie Shale misses that one badly off the left side of the rim from deep left corner. Shale not a bad three-point shooter at 37%, but that one might have been a heat check for the junior. Substitution off the bench, third one for head coach Bikeman, will be Kennedy Cohorse, the 5'3" sophomore. Plays sparingly minutes, averages 3 points per game to go along with 1 rebound and 1 steal per contest. Left quarter, Jaden Daly will kick it out top. Wallace County working inside to Mackenzie Wolf. Mackenzie Wolf turnaround shot altered again by Trinity Slaybaugh. Again, don't know if they're going to give her a block on the first 2, but Trinity, the 6'4" junior, staying out of foul trouble here in this sub-state game, set behind her grandparents out at Tescott. That's all we can talk about. Here's that triple from Allie Shale. That one looked a lot more confident. She just let that one fly right as soon as it hit her hand. Hanover's now doubled up Wallace County 14-6, and they force another turnover here in this first quarter. Gives me a chance to remind you that if you want to listen back to any of those sub-state broadcasts, or if you want to go back, listen to some football broadcasts, maybe baseball from last year, maybe Hanover's run to state last season too as well, to just remind you how great it was. Going over to KNDYradio.com, underneath the podcast tab, the Sports Rewind, you can find every KNDY broadcast available to listen back anytime you would like. Judeman tries to force one up through the contact, was looking for a foul, kind of gets a little shoulder shrug on that one. Shot's going to be wildly off as we go under the final minute of this quarter, and over the back travel base, neither or I guess both work, on Wallace County. Give a chance to Leah Juneman for check-in. Anna Juneman catch her a breather here. The final 43 seconds. Again, it's been all Hanover so far, leading 14-6. The final 40-some seconds of this first quarter, looking to get back to their 3rd straight championship game. Topside, Juneman hounded by Daly. At the high post, Trendy Slaybaugh kicks the left corner. Leah Juneman a 3. No, off the rim, short. Got a good-looking shot there from Leah. Just going to get it to go down. Quickly the other way. Wallace County will run pressure. Down left block, poked away by Slaybaugh, who again playing good defense here in this one. Talked about needing another offensive score, but if Hanover can just find the defense of old, not saying that it's been bad, but Hanover, last 2 champions, have only allowed 30 points per game on the season. This year, right at 40. Left block, kick out, top side, attack from the free throw line, off from Richardson. Offensive board, though, inside for Wallace County. They can't get the second one to go, and Hanover escapes 2 tries. Coach Chris Beichman takes a 30-second timeout with 4.8 left to play in the first quarter. We'll keep it right here, though. Again, 4.5 seconds left in this first quarter. Hanover's done a good job defensively. Only 3 Wallace County players have scored so far here in this one. The turnovers are going to be the story and the work on here. 7 Hanover turnovers, 5 unofficially for Wallace County so far in this first quarter. Coming out of the timeout, what is head coach Chris Beichman going to draw up? It's going to be an inbound on the far side of the court, left side. Here's Hanover's working left to right, so inbound underneath Wallace County's basket. Leah Juniman's going to be your inbounder, and judging by the look on her face coming out, she's going to need a quarterback's arm to get this one in. Spot throw, too, as well for Juniman. We've got Nora Hyman at half court. I see what's going to go on. Hyman's going to look for it at half court. They throw it up to her at half. She takes 3 dribbles and travels with it. Just forgot to dribble with it. Trinity Slavok had position on the other end, but a little too quick there for the freshman. Turnover Hanover. So now Wallace County will have an opportunity on their own side of the court with 3.4. Inbound will be taken by Daly. She gets downhill, floater off. No good. Offensive board. No good either as we go into the second quarter of play. It's Hanover leading this one 14-6. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Ag Buildings provide safe storage and working space for farm shops and machinery. Inline Construction offers wood or steel frame ag buildings complete and finished to your specifications. Call today for a quote and let them get started. For ag buildings, demolition, concrete, and construction work, count on Inline Construction. Find them and see their recent projects on their Facebook page.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
So what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with professional Rheem HVAC service that'll keep your home comfy year-round, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort.
72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Get professional service in all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
At Dewis Automotive Center in Hanover, they're not just a service provider, they're your friends and neighbors in the community. They take pride in their expertise and commitment to your vehicle's well-being. From brakes to batteries, filters, fluids, and routine maintenance to complex repairs, they've got you covered. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Come to Dewis for the quality auto service and repair your vehicle deserves.
Coming out of the quarter break, it's Drew Bruner that takes it right into the teeth of Wallace County. Now here come the blue Wildcats. Well, they're both blue, so we're just going to have to go away from Wildcats here in this one. It's going to be Wallace County and Hanover. At the other end, elbow shot off, no good. Offensive rebound from Jalen Daly. She misses that shot, but a foul will be called inside. 2 free throws will be coming, and who do we put this personal foul on? The first one of the game. So kind of interesting. No fouls in that first quarter. No free throw shots. We did see a lot of turnovers. 5 unofficially for Wallace County. 8 unofficially for Hanover. Now at the line for 2 shots, it will be Layla Pierce. Leading scorer for Wallace County, 2, held to just 2 points, while Anna Juniman and Allie Shale both outscored Wallace County in that first quarter. Not combined by themselves. They both had 6, and while Wallace County had 6 themselves. Pierce goes 1 for 2 from the stripe. Then let's see who they put that foul on either. We'll wait for that to come back around on the scoreboard. Here's Slavok, offensive board on her first miss inside, then a jump ball is going to be called. That'll come back over to Wallace County. Defense, too, the story for Hanover. They forced Wallace County 3 for 15 shooting. Meanwhile, Hanover goes 6 for 14. Right down Broadway goes Kaylee Richardson. She misses the bunny, though. And that's been the case for Wallace County. Anna Juniman, right corner, into Gracie Bruna. Tipped away into the hands of Drew Bruna, top side. Misses a wild 3. Leah Juniman, though, inside offensive board. She misses her shot. And Hanover goes 0 for 2 on those attempts. Quickly back comes Wallace County at the rim again. cannot hit from Jersey Benish, as Wallace County is getting there. A deep three off the front of the rim from Kaylee Richardson. This is just not their shooting night so far here in this one, and Hanover's pushing pace. Leah Judeman attacks right baseline, kicks it out. Now back to Leah, right corner three. That's off the rim. No good. Defensive board pulled down by Richardson. Gracie Bruna had an opportunity to fire up that three, but she passed it up, gave it off to Leah in that right corner. Hanover still leading 16-7 here in this second. Free throw line shot up and down from Jalen Daly. That is her first bucket in 3 attempts. Again, Daly comes into this contest averaging 11.7 and 5.5 rebounds per contest. And again, it's not like either team is unused to the state tournament as Juneman, that's Anna, fires up a three and misses the triple on her first attempt. But Wallace County has been here now 3 straight, and 10th overall in school history. Of course, Hanover is looking for their 3rd straight state title and have been here 4 straight years now under head coach Chris Mikeman, and 8 out of his 9 years as the helm of the head coach for the Wildcats. 16-9 is our second quarter score. 5:36 left to play until halftime. Again, coming up at halftime, we'll take a peek at how other teams are doing elsewhere around the state, how this bracket is grinding out, as we are the last game of the night. They're out the state of Kansas, even though we got started a little bit earlier than the 8 o'clock scheduled time. The game before us went awfully good. A reminder, too, that whoever wins this game will take on Lebo. They handled Hodgman County by 20 in the contest before us. And, of course, Hanover and Lebo have matched up each of the last 2 years in the championship contest. Foul out front. First one for Wallace County will be called on the Jersey Fish. (19-6), second period here from Colby, Kansas. Drew Bruna, free throw line, looks to attack. One dribble, pull-up shot, off, no good. Board pulled out of there. Wallace County. Wallace County working it right to left across the timeline. Jane Daly, real run point. Inside, little left-handed runner, up, no good from Benish. Defensive board pulled down. Now by Hanover. Benish only 1 for 8 from the floor in this contest. Nora Hyman mishandled the dribble, gets it off to Drew Bruna, though. First try, no. Second try, no. This one up and down for Nora Hyman, who continued to work inside after the 2 misses from Drew. This lead up to 18-9 in favor of Hanover. Now a foul's going to be called. I believe it's going to be on Drew. That it will be her first personal foul. Substitution is Anna Juneman will check in. She will check out Kennedy Cohorst. Back will come Kaylee Richards in for Layla Pierce. Wallace County will only go 6. Hanover's already gone 9 deep here as Hannah Zarvanicki checked in a little bit ago. It's Hyman, Zarvanicki, Drew Bruna, Anna Juneman, and Allie Shale. 3 ball in front of this Hanover crowd and myself for Jersey Bench, and yes, that is correct. It's spelled Jersi, Jersey Finish. Drops it in for her first dribble tonight. Drew Bruna spins around, right block, kicks it out. Allie Shale, can she hit it? She's got it from deep. Shale's 3rd triple in 4 attempts. This lead right back up to double digits for Hanover, 21-12. Trying to work her way inside as Richardson misses. Defensive board, pull back on the backside. Out of there by Anna Juneman. Juneman off and running left side of the court. Here's Shale, another one left corner. No, off the front of the rim. No dice, ripped out of there by Daly. Quickly up the court right to left is Jalen Daly, but now a carry will be called. Term we haven't used in the second quarter a lot, turnover. First one for Wallace County after they committed 5 in the first quarter and 8 were committed by Hanover. 3:20 left to play until halftime. Hanover leading 21-12. Coming up at half, again, we'll take a look, recap of the official scores from this contest. As again, out at state, you do get the official scorebook. And then we'll take a look at action elsewhere around the state. Get you ready for tomorrow, too. Drew Bruna misses a 3. Offensive board ripped out of there, though, by Hanover. Now a little trouble up top. It'll be handled by Shale as we go under 3 minutes left here in this stanza. Topside Shale left openly again. Now we'll kick it to Drew in the corner, trying to feed it inside as 3 posts are out there. Nora Hyman, Hannah Zarbanicki, and Drew Bruna. Hannah attacks right baseline, kicks it out. Drew, a right corner 3. Got it for Drew Bruna. Her first triple in 3 attempts here in this one. And a decent three-point shooter for the 6-foot sophomore. Drew knocks them in at a 35% clip, little under that one. To let her keep shooting. At the other end, free throw line shot wildly missed by Layla Pierce, who just checked into the contest. At the other end, Drew has a little mishandling with it. Anna pump fakes on a right wing 3, gets the free throw line pull up. No, a little hard off the rim. A good-looking shot there for Anna. She had 6 points in the first quarter on 3 for 6 shooting here so far, 0 for 2 in the second. Final 2 minutes of this first half. 24-12, make it 24-15 as Jersey Venice drops down a triple, her second of this quarter. It's back down to single digits. Inside, Nora Hyman left wide open, and she drops it in on the pretty post-to-post pass from Allie Shale. Hyman already 4 points in this quarter alone. Hanover boys rooting their girls on to a victory behind me here. This one's poked away by Drew, taken by Shale. Turnover, Wallace County. Now it's going to be taken right out of the hands of Shale at the other end, up and down for 2. That's going to go Jersey Venice, who is a hound out there defensively for Sharon Springs, as Venice picks in 4.5 steals per game. I think she's already got 3 here in this one. Left elbow, Hyman will set us up. Just under 60 seconds left until half. Her shot rolls off the rim. No good. Controlled by Wallace County. Hanover still leading 26-17 here. 45 seconds left in the second period. Wallace County will elect to run clock now as McKenna gets us going. 5'8" senior. No shots yet in this contest. Will she take one here? Left wing. Daly will attack baseline. Gets the block. Shot up good from Jalen Daly. Her second bucket here in the quarter. There'll be wholesale changes if Chris Bikeman gets a stoppage in play. Final 20 seconds here at half. Post-to-post speed from Sarmanicki to Hyman, and that's working excellently here in this one. Nora Hyman, the 5'10" freshman, already with 6 points in her first state trip here in this one. Topside finish, gets a shot off, but it's going to be an air ball, no good. Possession over to Hanover with the final 1.7 on the clock. And again, wholesale changes as Gracie Bruna, Indy Cohorse, Leah Juneman, and Trinity Schlabach will come in for the final 1.5. Anna Juneman, about 3/4 forward heave. That will only count against the shooting percentage as she missed that one badly. At halftime, though, it's all Hanover Wildcats leading 28-19 in first-round action of the Class 1A Division II state bracket here in first round, as the third-seeded Hanover Wildcats up 28-19 on 8th-seeded Sharon Springs, Wallace County. We'll take a timeout, and we come back, a recap of the first half here on KNDY FM 95.5.
For all your gas and service needs, it's OK Service Station and handle 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Ask how you can get a gas card for 24-hour fueling at OK Service. They also handle tires, tire repair, exhaust work, and oil changes too. Stop by, say hi to the folks at OK Service in Hanover.
If you missed your favorite team's broadcast,
far side Merck, splitting defenders, underhand and layup miss. Foul whistle on the foul shot by Mia Vermetten.
or want to relive the excitement, click the Sports Podcast tab at kndyradio.com to listen back anytime.
Inside Bronson and misses, leads to a run-out. Daniel Kramer all alone. Blocked by Brandon Selsley. At the other end, Colin Shaughnessy 3. He cans it!
From the first practice to the last hoist of a trophy, all season long, KNDY has been there for over 50 years.
Burrows out front. Hardwick looks in the lane. Comes to the corner. Ebert Far side to Ashlyn Dollinghouse in the paint. Kicks it low to Sydney Watt. Shot up and good for Sydney Watt's third field goal.
The home for high school sports coverage in Northeast Kansas is KNDY.
Inside clip, left block, up, no good. Offensive rebound, Bruna. Up, down, and one for Drew Bruna.
Prioritize your health in 2025 with Hanover Hospital and Washington Health and Drug. Spring into Health Fair. The third annual event is Saturday, April 5th from 7 a.m. until 10 a.m. at the Hanover Community Building. Over a dozen local vendors will be providing free lifestyle and health information open to the public with no appointment needed. Discounted lab work will be done on a cash or check basis. New this year, thanks to our generous sponsor Lutz, we will be offering a free blood profile consisting of the CBC, COMP, and lipid panel. Join anytime throughout the morning for a free will donation breakfast and coffee. Enter for door prize drawings and free giveaways all morning long. Spring into a healthier year with Hanover Hospital and Washington County Health and Drug. Discounted lab work, vendors, and more at the Hanover Community Building, April 5th from 7 a.m. until 10 a.m. For a full vendor list, discounted lab work costs, and more information, visit the Hanover Hospital Facebook page. Hanover Hospital and Warren Clinic, putting the care back into healthcare.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas, a proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
Our small business services include inventory building loans, loans for major purchases of equipment, assistance with vehicle leasing, commercial real estate loans at competitive rates, loans for startups and lines of credit, to name a few of the quality services we can provide. Ask any local small business if we know our stuff. Citizen State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
For a Goog time, head to Hanover. Goog's Bar and Grill is the happening place for food, drinks, and fun. Open 4 p.m. until midnight, Monday through Saturday, and the grill is always open late. Check out Mexican nights on Thursday with the best pizza anywhere all the time. Order by the half combo or full size with carryouts available too. Find Googs on Facebook and check out their daily specials as well as special events. Grab your friends, grab your family, or make some new friends. Where everybody knows your name, it's Googs in Hanover.
Very familiar voice back with you here on KNDY FM 95.5. Max Lasky here as the Hanover girls lead Wallace County 28-19 in our last game here from Colby, Kansas for this Wednesday evening. Trying to keep my days straight because coming up tomorrow we're going to have a full broadcast schedule starting at 4 o'clock. It's 5th-seeded Hanover boys versus 4th-seeded Elira Christian. And then at 6 o'clock, it's 2-seeded Axel versus 7th-seeded Hutchison Central Christian. So tune on back for that one. But if you're looking for even more basketball, you swing on over to our sister station, AM 1570, FM at 94.1, because at 4 o'clock, Weston Oldie will have the call from Dodge City as 5th-seeded Frankfort boys take on 4th-seeded Central Plains. Then, at 6 o'clock in the 2A bracket down at Bramlett, the Valley Heights girls take on St. Mary's Colgan. Bruce Deerking will have that call. Again, Frankfort and Valley Heights over on our sister station, AM 1570, FM 94.1. Of course, streaming at KNDYradio.com, then our free app. And I'll be back here with the Axel boys and Hanover boys on FM 95.5. In the first half, it was dominating by Hanover. They outscored Wallace County 14-6 in the first quarter, outscored them 14-13 in the second quarter, and that's without any free throws attempted by Hanover. They are led in scoring by Allie Shale, who has 9 points, all from behind the arc, as the junior is looking confident here in this tournament. Another player looking confident, Nora Hyman, in her first state tournament appearance. She has 6 points. She's 3 for 4 from the field, all in the second quarter. Drew Bruna has 7 points, and Anna Juneman has 6 points. So balanced attack for Hanover as they go 12 for 32 from the floor, 38% in that first half. Meanwhile, for Wallace County, they are led by Jersey Benish, who on the season averages 11.6 leads the team at 15 points per game. She has 10 in the first half, 8 in the second quarter as she heated up there. 4 points for Jalen Daly, who averages 11.5 points per contest. 3 points off the bench for Layla Pierce, and 2 for Mackenzie Wolf. As Wallace County, Sharon Springs, Wallace County, goes 8 for 29, actually technically 8 for 30 in that first half, 26% from the floor. But again, turnovers were the big steal. Wallace County officially had 9 in that first half. Meanwhile, Hanover had 10. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, second half action. Hanover looks their punch the ticket to their their fourth straight second game appearance. Let me get this one out here as they look again for 3 straight state titles here in Colby, Kansas. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a traditional experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple, to be your number one source of propane, lubricants, and extreme premium diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Proudly serving Kansas with locations at Blue Rapids and Hanover, Sapp Brothers thanks all of their current customers. If you're not a current customer, call the winning team at Sapp Brothers locations in Blue Rapids and Hanover today for all of your propane and fuel needs.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
A 9-point lead for Hanover here at halftime. Second half action about ready to get underway. Wallace County looking for their second straight year. They punch a ticket to a weekend action. They fell to Lebo last year. Of course, Lebo went on to fall to Hanover in the championship game 50-35. But Lebo's already punched their ticket here in this one as they walloped up on 7th-seeded Hodgman County by 20 in the game before us. The winner of this game will go on to face off against Lebo. And if it is Hanover, this is a lot better Lebo team than I think I saw last year down at Great Bend. So Wildcats, it might be a familiar name, might be a familiar face that you've gotten wins over. Let's hold judgment until tomorrow happens. 16 minutes to claim a winner on this one. 8 teams entered, only 4 more. We'll move on to Friday's action. Winner here will punch that last and final ticket. Wallace County will get the first shot here to start the second half. Starters are the same as the first half. Jalen Daly, Mackenzie Wolf down low. Kaylee Richardson, McKenna Gibbs, and Jersey Benish will be out front for Wallace County as Kaylee Richardson dives into the Wallace County bench, comes up hobbling there on that one, so she's going to have to quickly be subbed out by Layla Pierce. As for Hanover, same starting lineup as we've seen most of all year. Tracy Bruno, Leah Juneman out top, Anna Juneman at the small forward position down low. Drew Bruna and Trendy Schlebach. 3 is a miss from Pierce right off the bat. Leah Juneman left corner, thought about a 3, kicks it to Drew Bruna free throw line. Anna will fire this one up, shot no good, but offensive board. Gracie Bruna tracks it down. There's Leah Juneman, left corner 3. She hit it! A triple for Leah Juneman. Her first in 4 attempts here in this one. and it was all set up by the Hanover offensive rebound. In that first half, Hanover had 8 offensive rebounds. They out-greened Wallace County 21-17. Mackenzie Wolf drops in a bucket on the other end. Her first points here in the second half. Quickly around the horn. Now Gracie Bruno, a triple from the right corner. No, that one's off. Only 2 attempts here for Gracie in this contest. At the other end, stepping through the double team. And now free throws upcoming for Jersey Benish as she walked through Anna Juneman and Leah Juneman there all the way to the free throw line. Again, Max Blasky with you here from Colby, Kansas. A big thank you to Katie Jeter, who made the broadcast of Good Flynn earlier possible, running board. She'll be in charge of the Frankfurt game, too, as well. Big thank you, as always, Bruce Dierking, making sure everything gets connected on what is connected and squared away on what is a wild state week. But we will always take it, always such a great opportunity to cover such great area teams. We get to cover them all season long, not just during the postseason. Drew Bruno, a good-looking shot from inside the lane off the nice rotation. That's a pretty-looking 9 there for Drew, right at her season average of 9.7. So right on par there for the big 5 or 6 foot sophomore down low. Wallace County steps out of bounds on the far side. Turnover. Wallace County Wildcats. Again, if you didn't catch our first broadcast of the evening, it was a great one as 8-seeded Lynn is playing Cinderella here at Colby. They took off top-seeded South Haven 51-39 for the second straight year. South Haven came in as the top seed and fell in first-round action to 8 seed. Mention that because head coach Trevor Kuhlman and his squad standing up there on the south end of this Colby Event Center, checking out these teams. 3-ball, no, from Jalen Daly. Offensive board, though, inside Mackenzie Wolf. She's going to tap it around and is going to stay with Wallace County. 3-ball right wing from Benish. Nope, that's a miss. Drew finally pulls down the defensive board. One Wildcats team already lost today. That was K-State. One's got to lose here, too, as well. As Anna Juneman fires up at left corner 3. The ice is no good on that one. And it will be a jump ball forced down low. Again, I made the mention on the first couple possessions, and it shows a little bit there on the offensive rebounds that Hanover, and especially their guards, I'm going to mention Gracie Byrne and Leah Juneman, they don't score a whole heck of a lot, but they have forced extra possessions all evening long for the other Wildcats. Inside, Juneman has it knocked away, looking for Gracie, left elbow. She drives it, kicks it out, left wing for Anna, working against this 2-3 defense of Wallace County. Right back to Anna in the left corner, trying to find Schlabach down low, kicks the top side. Leah Juneman goes downhill, no, kicks it right corner, Gracie. There's Trinity inside from about 7 feet, no good on that one. Good-looking shot, though, early on by Trinity Schlabach. She's already has 2 shot attempts, only had 1 in that first half. 10-point lead for Hanover. Here's the steal by Anna at the other end, wide open. Down it goes for Anna Juneman. How many times have you seen or heard that throughout the TVL? Again, in last year's championship run, Anna led the Wildcats at 21 points per game. She forced 5.5 steals in their 3 games, too, as well. Bucket is good inside by Wallace County, and a quick timeout taken by the head coach, Braden Summers. We'll take the 30-second break with them. It's all Hanover so far in this one. 35-25, 4:19 left to play, third period.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Max Blasky back with you here from Colby, Kansas. A reminder, if you haven't liked and followed the KNDY Facebook page, go ahead and do that. Keep you up to date with all the scores And, of course, news information, too, as well. KNDY is your news and weather leader in Northeast Kansas. But go like that Facebook page. Go check out our free mobile app, too, as well, as you can take us anywhere, traveling outside the county, the state, or even the country. You can take KNDY wherever you can go. Talking to a few Lynn people there at Tuscan last week, they said, I asked if you're going to be out at Colby. They said, nope, we're going to be down in Mexico. I said, well, download that app. I'm sure it'll reach down there. So it reaches all the way over there. I know I've already had some comments this season, some friends from Florida tuning in, listening to some good contests. You can take us wherever you need to. A 3-ball is an air ball by Allie Shale, who, again, leading scorer in that first half for Hanover with 3 triples. But a good job by Trinity Schlebach to be working inside. She's going to go to the free throw line. The first free throws for Hanover come at the 3:58 mark in this third quarter, as the personal foul will go on Jersey Benish, her second personal foul here today. Schlebach at the free throw line, drops them both. Normally a 55% free throw shooter. She's only shot 31 free throws in 21 games here so far this season, but she looks good from the line there like a seasoned vet. 2 for 2 from the stripe. Got the Nemo Birds going on behind me from the Hanover boys on every pass. Works inside now off the dribble, shot up, no good from Kaylee Richardson, and now a foul will be called as Hanover had a fast break running, and probably not the dumbest foul to be committed on the Wildcats. Everyone's looking up there at the top side for the foul. A little confusing scoreboard to read here at Colby Event Center, but such a great facility and such hospitable hospitality, I guess if you want to use those back-to-back words. Got a foul inside as Drew Bruna was fighting for position down low. Drew's going to pick up the offensive foul, and that's going to be her first here tonight. No, we're going to give that Trinity Schlebach. So Trinity and Drew were fighting down low for position. Head coach Chris Weichman has went big here in this contest. Out there now, it's the aforementioned Schlebach and Bruno, along with Nora Hyman, Allie Shale, and Anna Juneman. Pass inside as Nemo Birds work again for the Hanover boys. This one's ripped out of there by Hyman, and then a travel will be called on Hanover. Cindy Coers will check back into the contest. She will check Trinity Schlebach. The Drew will move back down to the bottom side at 2-3-3-2 matchup zone. All Hanover in this one, 37-25. They were up big at the end of the first half, 28-19. Held here on the third. Off the missed shot, ripped out of there by Nora Hyman again. And pressing here at State so far. Quickly up the other way comes Hanover. Around the horn it goes. Cohorse, right wing, 3. She got it! Kennedy Cohorse right off the bench. Knocks down a triple. A 37% three-point shooter on the season. Knocks down her first in one attempt. Personal foul will be called defensively as though Allie Shale a little bit too aggressive on the Wallace County defense. That's going to be Shale's first here in the game. And we didn't have a single foul or free throw attempted in the first quarter. It took us to midway of the second to get a foul. Juneman picks the pass up to the other end. Lefty drops it in for a bucket. 10 points now for Anna Juneman. As a runner on the other end is forced up and rattles home for Kaylee Richardson. Her first bucket, and give me a quick count here, 3, 6, 9 attempts as the 5'10 sophomore just can't find the mark inside. And this is a tall Wallace County team. They've got 3 starters at 5'10", and the freshman Layla Pierce comes off the bench at 5'10" too as well. Only 2 seniors. McKenna Gibbs, who hasn't even attempted a shot here tonight, and then Jalen Daly down low, over 65 or 650 rebounds in her career, averaging 11 points per game this season. Foul will be called down low on Callie Richardson as Kendi Coers is trying to work her way at baseline. We're going to see Mackenzie Wolf and number 3, first one off the bench for Maya Funk. See if she can get into a funky groove here in this one, but a foul will be called down low on Mackenzie Wolf. Now back-to-back fouls called on Wallace County here on the defensive side. Maya Funk, the 5'3" sophomore. So I was talking with someone earlier today, too, as well, as that's already, they're calling a shooting foul, as Nora Hyman will go to the line, drops down the first. You don't see it a whole lot anymore in high school basketball, having either, a big senior class or, let's say, 5 starters like Logan Palka boys had the other days. Normally you're seeing 1 or 2, but then underclassmen are spread throughout that. And Hanover's no different this season with Anna Juniman and Hannah Zarbanicki being the only Wildcats being seniors. Cindy Coers will pick up a personal foul going for the offensive board as Hyman went 1 for 2 from the stripe on that one. 43-27 Hanover, 1:30 left to play in this third quarter. Now the whistles are starting to come and game's starting to slow down as Layla Pierce goes right into the teeth of the defense as Anna Juniman picks up her second personal foul and 15th foul. So that will send the before-mentioned Layla Pierce to the line. Drops Snow, misses the second one, is halfway down and out. Pierce was 1 for 2 before that free throw attempt. Short-lived there from Maya Funk. She'll take a seat on the bench. Is coming back in will be Jalen Daly. And Daly, one of 3 Wallace County players that average over double figures on the season, held to just 4 points so far here in this one. Pierce drops down the back half of 2. She now has 6 points in this contest. Hanover will work it right to left as we see it from the north side. Media row here at Colby Event Center. Juniman all the way to the rim. No foul's going to be called, and Juniman hits the deck hard, but she's up running back to the defensive end. See if Wallace County can take advantage. No, they can't. They're going to have to set up an offense here in the final 60 seconds of this third quarter. Hanover has held Wallace County, do quick math here, to just 9 points here in this third, and it won't go higher than that as Mackenzie Wolf misses the shot inside. Then a jump ball. Now a foul will be called down low, going for the offensive on Lila Pierce. That's going to be her first personal foul, 15 foul. So shooting for Hanover. Again, we had no fouls in the first quarter, but now Sun Wallace County picking up 5 so far here in this third period. As Jersey Benish has 2, Callie Richardson has 2, then 1 apiece for Layla Pierce and Mackenzie Wolf. At the line is Nora Hyman. Calmly knocks down the first one. Second one, that's going to be short off the rim. No good. Controlled by Wallace County. 44-28. Final 40 seconds here this third quarter. In Hanover, your back-to-back 1A defending 2 state champions. Looking like they're going to at least make it the weekend play here in Colby. A good little drive, though, by Jersey Bennett. Drops it in for her first bucket. She was leading scorer in that first half with 10. She now has 14 in the game. Drew left block. Got away with it and drops it in. Gets away from the defender. Drops it in for Drew Bruna, now in double figures. Second one there for Hanover with 11. Final 7 seconds. It's stolen away by Anna. Anna left alone at the other end. Of course, up and down, as we're so accustomed to seeing. She drops it in off her forced turnover, and it's all Hanover in this contest, leading through 3 quarters, 48-30. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors for fourth quarter action.
For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer. Since 1947, the staff at Bruna Implement Company works daily to provide the best parts and service when you need it, always dedicated to their customers. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations, and they know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. With locations in Marysville, Washington, Clay Center, Seneca, Hiawatha, and Humboldt, Nebraska. Stop by or give them a call today.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
A very balanced attack for the Hanover girls so far in this one. They're led in scoring by Anna Juneman with 12 points. Drew Bruna has 11, 9 for Allie Shale off the bench, all in the first half from behind the three-point line. Nora Hyman, the freshman, a big game in her first state tournament, now with 8. Here's the steal by Juneman at the other end. Lefty puts it up and down. Anna Juneman doing what she does as the fourth or fifth time that I can remember, forcing a turnover back at the other end, putting it down for 2. Kennedy Cohors picks up her second foul, trying to apply pressure, but this lead has ballooned up to 50 as Hanover outscored Wallace County 20-11 in that third quarter. 11 was just doing some quick math here. Wallace County goes 4 for 11 in that third quarter. Meanwhile, Hanover only misses 7 shots in the third. A 3-ball here from Jersey Benish. This gives her 17, but pick up the phone on the other side. Allie Shale, now an even dozen for Shale as she cans the triple in front of her home bench. Lead back up to 20 for Hanover. And Hanover boys behind me trying to root on their girls to a win. They'll be in action tomorrow as they are the 4th seed in this tournament. Kennedy Cohors gets her first bucket of the night, drops it in for 2. And Hanover boys will be in action tomorrow here on FM 95.5 as the 5th-seeded Wildcats take on 4th-seeded Elmira Christian. We got some scoring now here in the fourth quarter as Jersey Benish drops in another triple. That's 20 now for the junior for Wallace County. Cohors gets away from the defense. Left wing now swings it around the horn. Drew Bruna fakes on a 3. Drives into the lane, 2 feet in. Kicks it out. Allie Shale, a little trouble with it. Stops, looks for some help. Right wing, Anna Juneman. Feeds Trendy Slaybach, right block. They collapse, kick out. Anna Juneman 3, no. Off the rim, no. Dice. Wallace County will watch this one roll off. Out of bounds. Leah Juneman checks into this contest. Hanover leading 55-36. Coming up at the end of this game, we're going to have to hear words from our sponsors. We'll do a recap of this one, get you ready for action coming up tomorrow as we've got a full slate with 4 games across our sister and network. Who is this Jersey Benish? She drops in now her 3rd straight triple. She's on a 9-0 scoring run herself in the fourth quarter. Hopefully I didn't speak too soon. Allie Shale, the answer, no. Short off the rim, no good. Would have been the second time here in this one that Shale would have answered a Benish 3. Hey, let's guard her right wing, boys. Benish now drives inside, shot up, and one. An old-fashioned three-point play for Jersey Benish, erupting here in the fourth quarter as picking up the foul will be Drew Bruna, her second personal foul, as Benish will go to the line 3-6-9-11 already here in this quarter for 25 points as head coach Chris Bikeman will take a full timeout. We'll take it with him. He's then trying to ice the free throw shooter. It's 55-41. Hanover in the lead. 5:17 left to play in the fourth quarter. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
In your bustling lives, we're constantly on the move from hectic commutes to family outings. Blue Valley Insurance offers comprehensive auto coverage to keep you safe on every journey. Whether you're heading to work or driving your kids to practice, we've got you covered. Visit us at convenient locations in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, or Marysville for personalized auto insurance solutions tailored to your needs. Drive with peace of mind, knowing you're protected by Blue Valley Insurance.
Close to home with independence you deserve. The Hanover Housing Authority has a place for you. Comfortable, affordable housing in 1 or 2 bedroom apartments located close to schools and businesses around Hanover. The Hanover Housing Authority is now looking to hire a part-time executive director. Qualified persons must be organized, friendly, and accountable individuals. Offering flexibility as a part-time position. To inquire, contact 785-337-2692 or email housinghanover@gmail.com. Offering housing solutions to the Hanover community, contact the Hanover Housing Authority today.
Have yourself a quarter jersey finish. The junior now has 12 points alone in the quarter, 26 in the game. She has as many points as Wallace County had in the third quarter as a team and twice as many as they had in the first half. Scrum for it. It's going to be a turnover, Hanover. Wallace County looking to make a close shot inside. It's going to be blocked by Drew Bruna off the Hanover turnover. Now we've got a scrum underneath the basket, and a jump ball will be the official call. But this lead, all of a sudden, that was 20, has just been cut down to 13. And now Wallace County will apply full court pressure. Going to match up, straight man-to-man pressure the entire way. Going to help to have someone like Anna Juneman bringing it up for Hanover Lady Wildcats. Juneman left corner. Gracie Bruna back up top to Anna. Anna free throw line shot up and down for Anna Juneman. She gets that close to the rim. It's almost automatic. 16 now for Anna. Hard to say, but under her season average of 18 and a half. There's finish. As head coach Chris Beitman says a word of advice to the defender on that. It's going to be Gracie Bruna picking up the assignment, but Drew Bruna now pick up her third team foul inside, and we'll see Kaylee Richardson to the free throw stripe. Richardson's first free throw looks good, is good on the free throw line. Wallace County went 4 for 6 from the stripe in the first 2-3 quarters. They didn't shoot a free throw in the first quarter. Now here so far in this fourth quarter, 2 for 2 with a third one on the line. Looking free there. That one's going to be off. Announcer Jinx might have worked there on that one. Here comes Hanover all the way to the rim as Gracie Bruna. It's going to be poked out of her hand. Stay with Hanover. Box set on the inbound underneath their own basket. Gracie will inbound. Left side of the court as we see it here from Colby. Juneman inbounds left corner. She'll work an ISO. Now looks for Trendy down low. Juneman works her way. Left baseline shot up. Crawls off the rim. No good. Offensive board though. Gracie Bruna. Good job by Gracie as she's been doing all night. I made mention to it earlier. Gracie and Leah Juneman really started this game off with their energy at the front of the rim. Drew Bruna topside thinks about a deep three. We'll kick it off to Anna, though. She drives left baseline. She's going to get out of that defender. Now Hanover will look to run a little clock, leaving 57-43, final 3:45 left to play in this contest. Outside, Schlabach will sing it right side into the hands of Leah Juneman. Juneman looking for some help. Finds Anna Juneman, but a foul will be called on finish. Her third personal foul, only first team foul here in this quarter on Wallace County. 57-43 is our scores. Wallace County pokes this one away. They don't have numbers at the other end. Wild floater going to be off the glass for Jalen Daly. Again, a double-digit scorer held to just 4 points so far here in this quarter. Wallace County had 3 double-digit scores coming into this game. Daly, Benish, and Richardson, who has 11. Richardson so far only has 3. Daly has 4. And Benish has, what did we say earlier, 26 already? 3, 6, 9, 11, 12. Yeah, 26 for Jersey Benish. Foul will go on Richardson. Going to be her second straight foul. Third one now on the sophomore small forwards. 57-43, final 3 minutes left in this contest. Your 1A Division II back-to-back reigning champs have led this one from the get-go. Hanover was up 14-6 at the end of the first quarter. They led 28-19 at halftime. Then they outscored Wallace County 20-11 in the third stanza. Ball works around the horn into Drew Bruno. Left block foul will be called down low on McKenna Gibbs, her first personal foul. All of a sudden, 3 team fouls now on Wallace County. Gracie finds a streaking Anna. Anna at the front of the rim drops it in. That's now 18 for Anna Juniman to lead all scorers for Hanover. It's been a bounce attack. 12 from Allie Shale, all behind the three-point line. 8 for Nora Hyman, and 11 for Drew Bruno so far. Inside working it. Beautiful pass will be laid in there by Mackenzie Wolf, and a timeout will be taken by Wallace County. We'll take the 30-second break with them. 2:22 left to play. Hanover leading 59-45.
Ag Buildings provide safe storage and working space for farm shops and machinery. Inline Construction offers wood or steel frame ag buildings, complete and finished to your specifications. Call today for a quote and let them get started. For ag buildings, demolition, concrete, and construction work, count on Inline Construction. Find them and see their recent projects on their Facebook page.
As the basketball season winds to an end, a reminder to check out the TVL Rundown every Thursday during the 7, noon, and 5 o'clock news block, hosted by myself and Jeff Wirtz of the TVL Sports Spotlight. We chat everything Twin Valley League sports. We haven't talked baseball here before too long. We'll give it one more week, and then basketball will be over with. Inbound pass taken by Gracie Bruno. She's hounded in the far corner. A foul will be committed on by Jalen Daly. That'll be the first on her, but 14 foul on Wallace County, as it'll look like they're going to try and play the steal and foul game here in the final 2:18. Anna Juniman brings it up left side of the court. Waits for the trap, now backs out of it, dribbles to the middle, comes back to the corner. Leah Juniman here, near side, left corner, top side to Anna. Anna back all the way now back up to half court. Who do you foul if you are Wallace County? Don't foul who's out there right now. That's Anna Juniman at 74%, or Drew Bruno at 68%, and it's going to stay in the hands of Anna out top as we go under 2 minutes. Again, no shot clock here this season. I won't be surprised if it's not going to be mandatory here either next year or the year after that. Hanover now has ran a solid 30 seconds off the clock. You got into the hands of Trinity Slaybaugh. That's who they should have found. Slaybach's only a 55% free throw shooter. She's perfect so far here tonight, but they elect to foul Anna Juniman as they can't let enough time get off the clock. Juniman will go to the stripe for amazingly her first free throws here in this contest. Juniman leads his team in free throw attempts, 87 attempts so far on the season. That is just over just under 4.5 per game. Steps up to the line, the lefty does, drops down the first one. She's a 74% free throw shooter on the season. And she's looking, of course, to end her senior year out strong with 3 straight state titles. And she has been the focal point of these last 2 teams, along great players along with her. And it's her engine here to run on this one. No on the free throw, but Trinity Slaybaugh pokes this one away, but then it's poked out of Hanover. Now it's taken away by Gracie Bruna, and now a foul will be committed about half court to send Gracie Bruna to the line as McKenna Gibbs will pick up the second one. It was darn near an intentional as Gibbs just ran into Gracie. So here comes the sophomore point guard for the Hanover Wildcats to stripe for 2 free throws. First one's here tonight, rattles this one home. Gracie on the season, a 57% free throw shooter, only 23 attempts in 20 contests. Knocks down no, it doesn't. Rattles off on that one as she will go 1 for 2. Again, coming up here at the conclusion of this one, we'll take a timeout, hear from our sponsors, then get back and take a peek at broadcast schedule coming up tomorrow, as it is a busy day across our entire network of stations here at KNDY. Hanover controls, final 1:06 left to play. Head coach Chris Beichman's going to go with his free throw shooting team. Anna Zarvanicki, Kendi Cohorst, Nora Hyman, and Jillian Mingy going in for head coach Beichman. It's Anna Juneman at the free throw line, where she has had a masterful game, and I don't think it's actually free throws. I think it's just head coach Beichman clearing out the bench for the Wildcats. Personal foul will go on Kaylee Richardson, her fourth personal foul. A reminder to stay tuned tomorrow. The Hanover boys are going to get their crack at a state title for the first time in 3 years under head coach Corey Jensen as the fifth-seeded Wildcats take on fourth-seeded Elmira Christian. Then after that game, CVL foe Axtell takes on Central Plains. Axtell, of course, back in their third straight state championship tournament. They felt like they didn't play their best last year. They're looking for a redo here on this one. Juneman calmly knocks down both free throws. She'll get a good standing ovation. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 points in this quarter for Anna Juneman as she finishes with 21. Starters are out for Hanover. Wallace County with it offensively, trailing 63-45. Deep three will be taken by Jersey Benish. She tried all she could to shoot her Wildcats back into this contest, but it just wouldn't happen here tonight as it's all Hanover, and they showed why. They have been a dominant team in the state of Kansas here the last couple of years. Chris Beichman takes a timeout. It's just going to be a sub-timeout as now substitutions for Hanover. Avery Mine will check into the contest. She'll be your inbounder. Also into the game will go Katie Hawley. So Hawley, Mine, Cohorst, Jillian Mingy, and Allie Shale out there to end this contest for the Wildcats. Fourth personal foul will be flagged on Jersey Benish. Then Kennedy Cohorst to the Stripe Cohorst now with 5 points in this contest. High arcing free throw drops down for the sophomore guard. Again, it's just been a dominating effort here in this one. Hanover really jumped out 14-6 at the end of the first quarter. They led 28-19 at halftime and then poured it on in the third, outscored Wallace County 20-11 in the third quarter. Leak out off the missed free throw. Bucket is up and down for Jersey Benish. She has had 2, 4, 3, 6, 9, 10, 14, 28 in this contest. She has 14 in this third quarter alone. Cohorst has a little trouble with it. Turnover Hanover as the Hanover boys chant No School Friday as Benish drops in another one here late. But it's going to be all Hanover Wildcats winning this one, rolling away 64-49 in this contest as Hanover punches their ticket on to the weekend with a big win here over Wallace County. Again, your final score this evening, Hanover 64, Wallace County 49. We'll take a timeout, come back, recap this contest, and then get you ready for more state action here on KNDY.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
So what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with professional Rheem HVAC service that'll keep your home comfy year-round, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort.
72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Get professional service and all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
At Dewis Automotive Center in Hanover, they're not just a service provider, they're your friends and neighbors in the community. They take pride in their expertise and commitment to your vehicle's well-being. From brakes to batteries, filters, fluids, and routine maintenance to complex repairs, they've got you covered. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Come to Dewis for the quality auto service and repair your vehicle deserves.
For all your gas and service needs, it's OK Service Station in Hanover. You'll get fast, friendly, dependable service every time you visit. They have fuel available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Ask how you can get a gas card for 24-hour fueling at OK Service. They also handle tires, tire repair, exhaust work, and oil changes too. Stop by, say hi to the folks at OK Service in Hanover.
Warm weather is on the way, and it's time for spring cleaning. Cut down on clutter by signing up for paperless billing with Blue Valley Technologies. Tired of mail delays? No need to worry, with monthly invoices being sent directly to your email. Sign up before April 30th for paperless billing by changing your account settings online at bluevalley.net or call our office at 877-876-1228 and receive a one-time $20 bill credit.
Since 1976, Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions has been your farm and home marketing team. Let the experienced family team of Tom and Rob Olmsted and brother-in-law Tom Kirkland guide you when buying or selling a home or farmland. Delivering timely, honest, and professional guidance, visit olmstedrealestate.com to view current listings and auctions. Your farm and home marketing team is Olmsted Real Estate and Auctions.
310, sold 300. That's buyer 5-2.
Max Blasky back with you here from Colby, Kansas, as it's the 3-seeded Hanover Wildcats winning the battle of the Wildcats over 8-seeded Sharon Springs, Wallace County, 60-49. Wallace County made a run of it in the fourth quarter, outscoring Hanover by 3, thanks in part to 16 points from Jersey Benish in that fourth quarter. She was 6 for 7 from the floor and one free throw in there too as well. She finishes with a game-high 30-piece in this contest. Getting the official stats here now as we can check, as I was over the top with my scoring totals in that second half for Hanover. 3 points, 21, 11, 2 for Trinity. Yep, on the money. It was a balanced effort so far, or here tonight, for the Hanover girls, as they had 3 players score in double figures in this one, led by Anna Juniman with 21 points in the game. She had only 6 at halftime, all of those in the first quarter, but erupted in the second half for 15 for a game high for Hanover for 21 points. 11 points for Drew Bruna, 12 for Allie Shale off the bench, and that's going to be important moving forward for this Hanover offense. She ends up going 8 from behind the three-point line, right at 50% for Shale, who on the season is a 37% three-point shooter. So she was hot here in Colby, and let's hope it continues. 6 points for Kennedy Cohorst, 3 points for Leah Juniman, and 2 for Trinity Schlabach. Hanover in the second half, all their free throws came here in the second half. They went 4 for 8 in the fourth quarter. They go 8 for 14 in the second half. Good enough for 57%. Turnovers were a little bit of a story, too, as Hanover was forced into 18 on the contest. Meanwhile, Wallace County was forced into 20. And speaking of Wallace County, taking a look at their scores, before mentioned, Jersey Benish, well, she doesn't have 30. They've got her down here with 27 on the contest. 27 for Jersey Benish, 7 points for Jalen Daly, and 6 for Mackenzie Wolf, 6 also for Layla Pierce off the bench. But a big story in this one, again, Jalen Daly, a double-digit scorer, and Kaylee Richardson, a double-digit scorer, all held under single digits. Daly with 6 points, and Richardson with just 4 in this contest. Wallace County ends up shooting for the game 35%. They were 8 for 30 in the first half, 11 for 23 in the second half. But I think story of this contest is going to be points off turnovers, as it always is with Hanover. They got 20 points off turnovers compared to just 8. And then also, what does that help you with? Points in the paint. 10 more points in the paint for Hanover over Wallace County. And we mentioned the 12 points for Shale off the bench. Bench points were in favor of Hanover, 26 6. So a lot deeper team Chris Spikeman has had maybe in the last couple of years, but it showed here today the balance offensively that they can play with as Hanover punches their ticket to the second day with an impressive 64-49 win over Wallace County. That sets up a very intriguing and probably the most intriguing matchup in the entire state of Kansas in the semifinal round. It's 3-seeded Hanover, 2-seeded Levo coming up Friday at 6 p.m. That is a matchup of the last two championship games. We're going to see it here in semifinals. And I mentioned it earlier. I think Levo's a lot better than the last two teams Hanover has faced. So the Wildcats are going to have to bring their A games when they play the Wolves on Friday. Again, we'll have that coverage on KNDY FM 95.5. On the top side of the bracket on Friday, it's 8-seeded Lynn in their first trip to state since 2008. They pick up their first win since that same year where they lost in semifinal action back there in 2007-8 season. They'll take on 5th-seeded Attica, who took care of 4th-seeded Buckland 47-40. We're going to take our final time out. When we come back, we'll take a look at action coming up tomorrow, maybe a little bit more in-depth look at contests to come here from Colby. But again, in our second broadcast here tonight, the Hanover girls running away with it 60-49 over Wallace County as your back-to-back 1A Division II champions. Stay alive here out at Colby.
Earning a degree is easy with Highland Community College. Highland offers multiple locations and technical training across Northeast Kansas. Can't make it to campus? No problem with Highland's online classes. Live out of state? Pay one low rate of $126 per credit hour. Enrollment is open now, so visit us at highlandcc.edu. Highland Community College. Close to home, far from debt.
Cattle sales Thursdays at Marysville Livestock Incorporated. For upcoming consignment listings, go online to marysvillelivestock.com or call the sale barn if you're listing early consignments. Contact sale barn manager Jim Dollinghouse or any of their fieldmen. Marysville Livestock Incorporated, featuring cattle sales on Thursdays. For additional information and early consignments, go online to marysvillelivestock.com.
Tough Midwest lawns need tough American-made mowing equipment. This year, ride with the best on a new Hustler mower from Blue Valley Trailers in Waterville. Hustler provides top-of-the-line cutting performance while also offering first-in-class comfortable designs. With a full line of residential and commercial zero-turn options, Blue Valley Trailers can have you on a new Hustler in no time or service the one you have. See what options are available at BlueValleyTrailers.com or stop by the showroom on the east side of Waterville. Hustler mowers work as hard as you. Find the right model today at Blue Valley Trailers.
Landall Company in Marysville is now hiring for various positions. Excellent pay, growth potential, and outstanding benefits that include annual wage reviews, incentive bonus with 60% of profits given back to employees, attendance bonus, comprehensive insurance plan with $500 deductible, paid time off, paid holidays, 401k, and much more. Apply online at landall.com or phone 785-562-5381. EEO Vets and Disability, welcome.
Dr. Brittany here with Marysville Dental Care, where your family's health is our top priority. Dr. Zach, our team, and I are the family dental home you've always been looking for.
Our comprehensive dental care is designed to serve all of your dental needs. Whether it's a routine cleaning, braces, or cosmetic work, we provide the highest quality of care with a comfortable experience. Visit our office across from the Marysville Courthouse or go to marysvilledentalcare.com to schedule a visit.
Have the smile you've always wanted with our team by your side.
Don't go anywhere this week. Stay tuned to KNDY as we'll have full coverage action, not only this classification here, Class 1A Division II, also coverage of the 1A Division I boys and 2A girls, Valley Heights or Frankfort and Valley Heights in those games respectively. We'll pick up action tomorrow here from Colby starting at 4 o'clock. Let's make sure the announcer gets it right. At 4 o'clock, it's 5th-seeded Hanover boys, their first trip to state in 3 years. They're taking on 4th-seeded Elmira Christian. Hanover's coming off a very impressive win over a previously undefeated and very experienced Logan Palco team in their sub-state championship game last Saturday. Meanwhile, 2-seeded Axtell at 22-1. Their lone loss came on December 30th to Auburn of Nebraska. They're undefeated in Kansas high school play. They took on 7th-seeded Central Christian as Axtell is in their third straight trip here to state. That's not all, though, as those games will be here on FM at 95.5, over on our sister station, AM 1570, FM 94.1. At 4 o'clock, Weston Oldie will have the call as the Frankfort boys, their first trip to state in quite a few years under head coach Adam Schreiner, who has state experience. Frankfort boys, the 5th seed, will take on Central Plains, the 4th seed, who's 18-4. Frankfort is 18-6. Meanwhile, there at 6 o'clock, Bruce Deerking will have the call as 2A Valley Heights girls, 16-8, 7 seed down in Bramlage, take on 2nd seed, 21-2. St. Mary's Colgan coming up at 6 o'clock. Of course, if you can't catch us on the radio, every game will be streaming online at kndyradio.com and, of course, in our free KNDY mobile app. That's going to wrap up broadcast coverage for me here tonight from Colby. A big thank you to our sponsors, Hanover Hospital, Andy's Hardware and Lumber, the Citizen State Bank branches, Goog's Bar and Grill, Hanover Electric, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, Main Street Market, Midwest Products, Bruna Implement, Ricky's Cafe, Blue Valley Insurance Agencies, Hanover Housing Authority, Inline Construction, B&W Electric, Duas Automotive, OK Service, and our statewide sponsors, Blue Valley Technologies, Rob Olmsted and Olmsted Real Estate, Highland Community College, Marysville Livestock Incorporated, Blue Valley Trailers of Waterville, Landall Company, and Marysville Dental Care. Reminder, we'll be back on the air tomorrow starting at 4 o'clock with the Hanover boys and Elmira Christian boys, then followed up by the Axtell boys and Central Christian boys there at 6 o'clock. But again, TVL runs through good today. They go 3 for 3 in girls play. Centralia wins Class 1A Division I. It was the 8th-seeded Lynn Bulldogs upsetting top-seeded South Haven earlier today, 51-39. Just moments ago, the back-to-back 1A Division II defending champion Hanover Lady Wildcats take care of Wallace County, 64-49. Max Blasky signing off here for KNDY FM 95.5. We hope you tune back in tomorrow. But until then, signing off. Go Bulldogs, go Wildcats. We'll be back live tomorrow from Colby Event Center.
KNDY.